Hi guys. Holiday. All right. Welcome back to Hat Talks with Anita Bahal. So I hope you guys having a wonderful day thus far. I hope everything is great wherever you are. If you're outside, if you're in the sunshine, if you're in a vacation, if you're reading a book, whatever you're doing, I hope you're keeping your thoughts well because then you will be feeling really wonderful. Okay, so as you can see, I have my little friend here. I haven't given him a name yet, or her. Actually, Angeli asked me for a Christmas tree, and this is what I came up with. Isn't it cool? I love him. I really do. I'm just like playing with him. Well, anyway, as we see, I have a nice little toy here that I'm having a nice little fun with. In fact, he did make Angeli smile a lot. And honestly, what I want to talk about today actually has to do with being just more playful and fun and laughing. Because as you know, we all celebrated Universal Children's Day recently. It is celebrated on November the 20th every year. And I was thinking, what does Universal Children's Day mean? Because we all, we might put up a little nice little quote or something, but did we truly reflect on it? And when we think about Universal Children's Day, what it really means is to bring that international togetherness and awareness of children. And when you think about awareness of kids, you can be thinking about the needs of the children, the love of the children. You could be thinking about the position they're in, which country they're in, just looking at everybody as equal, no matter which background they are from, and so forth. Also, one of the key factors they talked about is actually for us humans to recognize the welfare and the understanding of children. Understanding, as I said, their needs and how we can do better for their welfare. Well, on reflection of Universal Children's Day, I was wondering how this can be used on Heart to Heart, for all of us. How can we be our best self by looking through the eyes of a child? And when I started to look through the eyes of a child, I was thinking that they're so cute, they're so adorable. Look at them. They don't see any difference. We like all the same. They're happy, like so. They're just like spunky. And I was just thinking how we could use this spunk, this fun, this love, this natural, humane way that children are to make ourselves better. And when I was thinking about it, one of the things that we can look at is the way kids just laugh. They laugh at the silliest little thing. As I was saying, Angeli asked me to get a Christmas tree. I was thinking she probably meant a real Christmas tree. But when I saw this, I was like, well, he has decorations and he's a Christmas tree. And she got really happy and she said she couldn't wait to show her friends actually. So I was just being fun, and I realized, kids would laugh. Like I could have kids over to my home and this would definitely bring laughter to them. They laugh at the simplest of things. And as we grow older, we forget to laugh. We forget to be lighthearted. We forget to just stop being so uptight. Believe me, I used to be very uptight, wanting everything probably a certain way, too clean. Too neat or whatever it is. So you just have to just let go and sometimes just enjoy, just enjoy, have fun, even if it means buying yourself a toy, even it means to look at the fun in everything. So laughter. I ask you as adults to be your best self. I ask you to laugh more. Recently, I had some girls over. These were Angeli friends, some teenagers, and I was playing a little game with them. And one of the girls said, she realized how much she hardly laughs. And if you reflect on that today, you too might realize you hardly does laugh. So try laughing more, even if it means not buying a silly little toy like this, but if it means putting on some music and laughing at yourself the way you dance, or just laughing at something your child did, and instead of breaking out in anger, you just laugh it out. Be more lighthearted. 2, play. Do you notice how, kids might be tired in the classroom or kids might be tired at home, and the minute you say, let's play, whether it be outside, whether it be video games, whether you come out with some new toy, how they're just ready with all this energy? Because kids love to play. And I believe, honestly, that adults love to play too, but they have lost that touch, that fire in the soul to play, like me. I want any chance to play too. I mean, I do my work, but definitely every day I wanted to play. Whether it means to hang out with some friends and play a game of badminton, whether it means to play a game of cards, whether it means to play Scrabble, whether it means to what I used to love to play. to act, to even act, doing plays actually, like real plays. I find that was a form of play for me. So anything that you like to play, please think back to your childhood. Look at your children. If you're in a school and you're a teacher, if you're an aunt, whoever you are, just look. You observe kids and how the smallest of things, they're going to find a way to use it and play with it. They might just take a book that is boring sometime to you and they will start to imagine and go to a whole new world. So I want you to play more. Find something to play with. Even if it means going, I know some of you online with games, find something that you love. Now, don't just needlessly play it all day until it becomes not joyful, but find something new, something you haven't done in a while that you used to love as a kid and go play it. Like if you wanted to play music, start to play it. If you wanted to dance as a child, go do it. There's nothing as age defining you. You can learn at any age if you really want to. Okay, so I want you to play more. I want you to laugh more. The next thing about kids see no difference. Look at him, her. We are the same. They see no difference. This is what we talk about the understanding among children worldwide. They see no difference. They love each other. If they had a piece of cake, they could share. They wouldn't be like holding it back because this one is black, white, green, or yellow, or of an ethnic difference, or they wouldn't be seeing dirty hands or clean. They wouldn't be seeing too much, the way the adult mind overthinks, like we start to think about way beyond what is in front of us. We see the body, we see the background, we see God knows what. We just see too much. And what we call that is overthinking. A child just is. They're just in touch with now. So they have a cookie. Sometimes some children would want to share. Like I literally had a son who wanted 2 at a time in his hand. And he would keep tabs on who had more on which day and want to make up the other day. So each child is different. But what I'm saying, a child would not hold back, from another child because of some difference he's seeing. No, children are just naturally in touch with that soul connection. So what we adults need to do is go back to that childlike understanding, that beautiful nature of accepting all and being in that awareness that we are all the same. Because when kids go out to play on lunchtime, usually, especially young, we're talking about young kids who have not been exposed to segregation and differences and also imposed by their parents' views. They would just play with anybody. They just see the next one like their friend. Everyone is their friend and it's just like love pouring out. So I want us to become that person. But it doesn't happen just like this. We have to practice it. So we have to start small. Try not to see any difference between you and others as much as you could. Try to think if you were in their shoes, what you may have done, you might have understood what's going on, and try to just see maybe they're having a bad day, but try to relate to them on soul to soul. Another powerful thing. Now, I love to be around kids now. I mean, I loved my own kids, but sometimes I thought I was too strict and I wasn't that more loving nature that a lot of mothers. For sure, I loved my kids. For sure, I gave them love, but a lot of times I was quite strict. I think now I've definitely toned down, but I could tell you one thing powerful. If you look at a child, you hanging with children, and once they warm up to you, because children sort of like, I honestly believe they sense. And you will see how natural kids love to hug and, they want to embrace and they just love to run up to you and hug you. And for me, I find that a lot of adults, I personally can say I know of a lot of teenagers, adult kids, friends who do not hug, And hugging is one of the most beautiful forms of communication. Up to this week, I was feeding a little outer center, just a little tidbit, and I was in Costco hanging out with we just went shopping, and I was with Safras, and I said, I just need a hug. And he stood up there and he hugged me. I think it was for like 20 seconds. He counted up too. But what I'm saying, children naturally have that. They want to be hugged. And because as adults, I think again, we overthink it. We put too much meaning. I know that there is sexual harassment. I know there's a lot of things negative in this world, but please do not let the negativity rob you of the beauty as well. Yes, we have to be cautious. Yes, we have to be mindful. But the beauty of a hug, I tell you, like, So if you meet your friends, just embrace them. Like, I totally miss all my friends from Trinidad and Tobago. And if I see them, I just want to give them a tight squeeze, hug, kiss, if I can. I miss them. So hugs is one of the most beautiful ways to express love and affection and to feel warmth and to feel bliss and to release all those beautiful chemicals from your body that makes you feel, I would say, wonderful, positive. Okay? Now, another thing I want to say about kids that sometimes we, again, as adults, we stop doing. Kids love to imagine, they love to dream. That is why they love to read. I mean, okay. Some of you will say they don't like to read. But there are many kids out there who still love to read. They love it. Or they may even be looking on their phones or whatever they're using, but they definitely have imagination. I have children who are saying up to today, who I know students who are saying they're dreaming to be an astronaut, or they have some of them who want to be the first woman to accomplish X or Y or Z. And then we have adults who be saying things about you, but we're going to do it at. We're going to go with that dream. That's not possible. And I find we sort of cut them down. I know sometimes you all want to be real, but sometimes in being real, we don't be any fun. We're not bringing joy to the table. We're not having belief. We're not having faith. We're not laughing. We're not being lighthearted. So adults, you need to start dreaming again. Sometimes after we have a job, we think that's it. We have a job, we're in a routine, we have money. And that's why most adults feel like their lives empty. They lost that passion and joy to dream. Like me now, I dreaming of a lot of things, For me, I want to be an international one-day motivational speaker to go all around the world. That's a huge dream of mine. I want to dream to keep dancing until I'm 90. And what are your dreams? I remember looking at Steve Harvey recently, and he said his dream was to be on TV. And his teacher, they made fun of him and they thought it was a joke. So sometimes too, the reason why we can't believe in other people's dreams is because we have stopped dreaming. And your dreams may be different. It may look different than mine, but I'm sure you have a dream of, who knows, being the best you. You could be having a dream that you always wanted to be a musician, but you are actually a policeman, let's say. But you are going to go now because somehow you have the time now, or you are making the time, you're putting yourself first, and you have started to dream. Or you may have may have wanted to be an actor, but you're like, people say, oh, you could never go nowhere with that. But now you are seeing local plays in your community and you have the chance. You have to start dreaming again, and don't just dream and sit down. Remember, knowledge is potential power. You have to dream and then you have to act on those dreams and start aligning your efforts with those dreams and go towards it. And when we do it as adults, these children are going to follow. So I wanted to leave you here with that. I don't want to have a long talk today, as I said. I just want to say again, I want you to be laughing more. I want you to play more. Reflect on when you was a child. Look at kids around you. See what the joy they bring. Also, see no differences. Try your best among each other. Give out lots of hugs. And again, dream, and dream again. Okay, so love and light from Anita and my little fellow here. Maybe you could give me some suggestions of what I could call him. Okay, so have a wonderful day and join me again on Heart to Heart. Don't forget, we are on Facebook as well as we have a YouTube channel. And please share your stories. Tell me how, again, we can look at children and what we can learn from them. And remember, don't overthink it. If you look at a child, they say it as they see it. Not all the time as an adult we'd want to do that. We'd want to definitely be in more awareness, to not hurt someone's feelings, etc. But definitely, when we overthink, most of the times we bring sadness to ourselves instead of joy. Love and light. Bye. Symmetry. Have a happy holiday. Woo-hoo. Have a nice one, guys. Later.